What's up guys, my name's Stu, and today we're going to be talking about some new features coming to bridge officers and fleets in Star Trek Online. That's right guys, fleets and bridge officers are getting something new added to them, which is kind of crazy because both of these are systems that haven't had anything new added to them in quite a long time. We're going to start off with the bridge officers because actually this information leaked quite a while ago, so let's just get it over with. The Elite Bridge Officer upgrade tokens have finally been officially announced in Star Trek Online. These were leaked a while back because they were accidentally made purchasable in the C-Store, so we've known about them for a while, but yay, they're finally happening. They were actually supposed to be available a while ago, but apparently Cryptic had some trouble getting them working properly. Anyway, what these upgrade tokens do is they're basically like the Captain upgrade tokens, but for your bridge officers. You apply one to a bridge officer and it'll gain, hold on, I have it written down, a kit frame slot, a personal ground trait slot, an extra device slot, and all of their traits will be set to max level. So this means you'll be able to put kit frames on an upgraded bridge officer, meaning they will benefit from those stats and set bonuses. You'll be able to put a personal trait on them, though you will have to unlock a new one. You can't just use one that you've already unlocked for your captain. I should note that the personal trait slot is only a ground trait slot, so you're not going to be able to use any traits on them that will affect anything in space. But what will affect space is the ability to upgrade their existing traits. All bridge officers have their own set of traits, and using this token on one of these buffs will upgrade those traits to their maximum level. So say you have a bridge officer with Romulan Operative on it, using one of these tokens will upgrade that trait to Superior Romulan Operative. This is actually really exciting news for non-Romulan characters because it means they're finally going to get SRO on non-tactical bridge officers. I'm sure there are some who are going to complain, oh, well, I gotta use the token to get SRO. Before you do that, I have more news coming up on more SROs, so hold off on that for a second. But to wrap up these buff upgrade tokens, we don't really know how they're being released yet. It's probably going to be in the C-Store, considering they leaked in the C-Store, but Cryptic has said, oh, it might be anything, so who knows. Yeah, I guess they just don't want to announce anything too early because, you know, everything is subject to change, so who knows what'll happen, but my bet would still be the C-Store. They also didn't talk about how these are going to be priced because, again, how they're going to be priced is going to depend on how they're going to be released, so who knows what they're going to cost yet. Now, let's move on to the fleet news, which is actually even more exciting than the bridge officer stuff, because fleets are getting new purchasable items. Cryptic is adding new items to the fleet stores because, well, they want the rewards in the fleet stores to be worth the monumental achievement of completing these fleet holdings. And right now, a lot of those are pretty meh, so this is really nice to hear. We didn't get an exact list of what's coming to the fleets. I imagine a lot of that stuff is still being worked on, so again, nothing is finalized, but we did get a couple examples. The first being a couple of ultra-rare duty officers. This Crenum duty officer is capable of crafting in 3 different R&D schools. So if you're someone who likes crafting gear or who's been wanting to get more into crafting gear, this could be a great space saver in your duty officer roster. This next one is a Kintari duty officer, which replaces your security team with Kintari officers. This really isn't exceptionally useful in comparison to, you know, normal security officers, but it could be interesting if you're wanting to build a, you know, Lucari or Kintari themed captain. You know, it's more Space Barbie options, and as we all know, Space Barbie is the true endgame in Star Trek Online. Also coming to some of the fleet stores are going to be unique Admiralty cards that are going to be persistent, kind of like the ones you get from the Phoenix store. These will also be ultra rare and have their own unique effects. The card they showed off on stream was a unique support carrier that will have a reduced maintenance cost for every small craft you assign with it on a mission. This is unique because normally only small craft have that ability, so you can either stack that with other small craft and seriously lower the maintenance cost on that mission, or you can pair it with other small craft like the ones that give you the +10 to all stats and still get that maintenance cost reduction from this ship. Honestly, I'm more excited about the duty officers than the Admiralty cards because I have so many Admiralty cards already to begin with. Seriously, unless they could find a way to give us a way to better sort through our existing Admiralty cards, this doesn't really appeal to me. It's one of those consequences of having played the game for 12 years. I just have too many Admiralty cards. They also announced news on the bridge officers available in the Romulan Fleet Embassy. This is the SRO news I was talking about earlier. So currently there is a bug with one of the rare tactical officers available in that fleet holding. When you pick it up, it is automatically upgraded to very rare. That's the one with Superior Romulan Operative that we all love. They are fixing that bridge officer, so he will be appropriately priced at the very rare level. Don't worry, this won't affect any bridge officers you've already purchased, this is just going to affect the one available in the store. However, there is good news because they will be adding Superior Romulan Operative to very rare bridge officers not on the tactical career. So we're finally going to have access to engineering and science bridge officers with Superior Romulan Operative. I'm really excited for this to happen, but honestly, I'm a little surprised that they're doing it at the same time as the upgrade token. The whole reason I was excited about the upgrade token was because I would be able to use it to get Superior Romulan Operative on engineering and science bridge officers. But it looks like I'm not going to have to do that. I can just get Superior Romulan Operatives right from the embassy. They also talked about a number of bug fixes for fleets. One thing in particular they mentioned was being able to better talk to the transporter officer on the Klingon starbase, which I am so grateful for. That transporter officer has been the bane of my existence for years now. There was also talk that they might be increasing the amount of fleet credits you get when donating dilithium to fleet projects. They were very clear that this is still very much a maybe thing and may not actually happen, but if it does, I would be very grateful. It would be a really nice way to better encourage players to actually donate dilithium to the fleet holdings, because a lot of players don't. A lot of people feel like it's just kind of a waste of dilithium. You see it all the time in fleet projects. Dilithium is always the last resource to be filled on any project. This could also be a nice way to help the struggling DIL economy, which, as we know, is kind of crap right now. It wouldn't really be a new dilithium sink, but it would be improving an existing one. So yeah, fingers crossed on that. One more thing to talk about. I already posted a community post about this, but I may as well include it in the video. The Temporal Recruitment event is coming back. That'll be running from September 6th through October 8th and will be live on all 3 platforms. They are adding new rewards, which really shouldn't be a surprise. All 3 recruitment events are in a good place that I think Cryptic doesn't feel the need to update them for a while. But if you haven't made a Temporal Recruit yet, this would be the time to do it, because there's a lot of good rewards in there, so I would definitely recommend doing that. And remember, like with all the recruitment events, you don't have to finish the rewards in that set amount of time, you just need to have the character made within that time period. So no rush. So yeah, that about sums everything up. The Temporal Recruitment event starts on the 6th. We didn't get a release date for the upgrade tokens or the new fleet stuff, but they just said a couple weeks, so hopefully that'll be coming out around the middle of September. As always, let me know what you guys think of this coming news down below in the comments, and while you're down there, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and the bell for notifications. If you'd like to further support the channel, hit the join button, hit the super thanks button, or find the merch store link in the description. Either way, thank you so much for watching. My name's Stu, and I will see you guys next time. Oh, one more thing. If you've been keeping an eye on the community tab or my Twitter account, you know I've been teasing another project that I've been working on the past couple weeks. It's more of a fan fiction project than anything else. It's not really a guide or anything to Stowe, but it is, you know, focused around Stowe, so I will be uploading it here. It's something I've been having a lot of fun with. I'm getting close to having it done. I've got all the demo record stuff I need. I just need to record the dialogue and actually put it all together. It's just a matter of having the time to record and having the environment to record as well, because I don't always have silence where I'm at, so recording time is very scarce and precious, so hopefully I'll be able to have enough of that soon to get this done, and hopefully that'll be out within the next several days or so keep an eye out for that.